Hey guys, welcome back. So we are working on my goals. We try to forecast see what is going on in 2025. So every month I'm gonna talk about my goals of 2025. So yeah, let's get into it. So we have a lot of health goals, um, what goals, friends, family, love goals, spiritual habits, personal goals, and other goals. The most important thing of these goals, they're gonna be refined every month um, up till the January 1st of 2025. And the reason why I'm just gonna make up a few and seeing where I'm going. I have to be very diligent about my goals and adjust where needed. So yeah, let's get into it. So about the habit health goals, um, like I want to get rid of my bad food habits. If you don't know, I want to stop ordering food, but there's some candy that I also like. I also want to get rid of that, and let's see how healthy eating goes. So I didn't work the process out yet, but that will be maybe for the next upcoming months. I will talk more specifically about those goals. All right. So also learned 45 healthy meals, including making dressing. So that could mean like 1 week I just make a dressing and did not learn any recipe. But basically, I try to make 45 healthy meals because I want to change my food intake to a more realistic adult eating kind of stuff. Also, I want to start my own mini vegetable garden. I already have one in the kitchen. I will show it on the screen right now, but I haven't started it yet. I want to start it because vegetables is very expensive, and yeah, things are going to increase with inflation. Kinds of sense. It's just an indoor vegetable garden. There's not really much going on, but if it's save a buck and I just need to water it maybe daily or on a day, totally fine by me, right? I want to just keep it low maintenance. I don't want to commit too much, but yeah, that's basically what I'm going to work on. Also going to work on my mobility. I have some issues with my foot, so that's something I'm going to work on. I want to start to going to the gym. I'm not going to be like any kind of a gym bro, or that is not my goal. My goal is just to get properly fit. I maybe go like 2, 3 times a week, and for the other days, I actually want to do some fencing. I'm really intrigued by the sport, and I just want to try it, see if I like it or not. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see in the future. Also, I'm gonna work on other um, health on my body. This could be vitamins and minerals, getting a check by the doctor, how everything is going, and those kinds of stuff. All right, so for the wealth or the financial part, this does not make sense. Let me put it where. I want to do a small data science course for Excel in finances, and the reason why is because I want to find a way to track where the money is going. Um, this is actually a healthy habit to have. I don't have like huge spending habits or anything like that, and I'm pretty healthy financially. But I just really want to work on like how can I get this better, because when I'm gonna start a business, things will get more complicated, right? And I need to get this done before starting business because I don't want to have like money issues when I'm starting a business. Um, the Netherlands, where I live, is very complicated when it comes to taxes and starting your business and those kinds of stuff. We have one of the most complicated tax systems, I think, in the world. So I probably not gonna know all the rules, but if I can get some advantage, that will be awesome. And I'm also gonna outsource that, obviously, at some point. But I would just want to have enough literacy to get by, right? So I also want to learn web scraping. Um, so some people they drop ship. Some people they sell products, but I actually want to be the middleman. I want to be that people click on a website and be like, oh, this is a great comparison website. I'm just gonna use this Amazon link. I'm just gonna use this Alibaba link or anything like that, right? So that is something I want to achieve. So web scraping is a very um, it's a very sensitive topic nowadays because people hate that you scrape. They say it's stealing, but I'm not gonna get into that. I think it's good that people have choice, and just not by like off the bat, like they have an opportunity to choose whatever they want. So I think for me that is the statement and why I'm doing that. So I don't see it as stealing. All right. So the next one, I want to finish the N4 Japanese course. I think it's very realistic that I will finish the M5 and the M4. Again, I just want to make clear that my goal for the Japanese is that I want to be somewhat fluent. I can hold a kinda conversation. I don't want to be fluent like any Japanese citizen, but if I can do a small talk, that will be okay for me. So the same for Korean. My goal for Korean is that I'm going to be fluent like a 4 or 5 year old, and I'm going to do topic 2. I hope to finish it. Just a note, when I'm talking about these courses, I am not going to take an exam. Exams cost money, and I want to spend all my money on healthy things, habits, and those kinds of stuff. I don't care as much about credibility in languages. So, the next one is fluency in all biases and recognize them and convert them to e-commerce. So if you don't know, I'm also gonna focus on some goals that I have. Like you can see it in my YouTube description what I'm going to do. Um, but yeah, it's very important that I know this for myself, that I also don't fall for it. And maybe I can optimize my website so I can convert more. So there are a lot of people that say like, well, it doesn't matter as much if the product is good, people will buy. Yeah, not necessarily, because if that was the case, many people would just buy, and that does not happen. There's a reason why websites are optimized. So in 2025, I also want to start a business. Obviously, if you can start it earlier, that will be awesome. But we'll see what happens. So the next one is PowerPoint skills. It's very simple. I want to just get a nice looking PowerPoint template for myself that I can use everywhere and anywhere. I decided to use PowerPoint over all the others because there's this guy on YouTube, like I'm not sure how it's called, but he's the best thing that I ever saw. And I ain't no graphic designer, I am no pro. I'm just gonna do everything what he says. Um, he has the credibility. He's the expert. I'm just gonna pick my team, pick my niche, and for the PowerPoint, and that's when I can stick to it. So the next one, we already 8 minutes in. This is probably going to be a 2 parts video. That's totally fine, but then you at least know that that is a thing. Uh, Made my first professional backend Next.js website. So even though I'm going to focus on front end, I might get into situations where I need the backend, like databases, how to link with the front end, and those kinds of stuff. That's the reason why I'm learning it. Very simple, no sketchy things going on. How I'm gonna learn it, I'm not sure yet. Everything is going to be worked out in the upcoming months, and I will update you on that. So the next thing is that I'm also going to focus on Shopify. I've noticed, I'm going to be very honest with you. If I'm going to rely on Dutch money, I am not going to make 600 a day within 7 years. It's not because Dutch money is not good. It's because there's not enough customers. If you know something about Dutch customers, they can be pretty greedy in their own country, but very pretty frugal in their own country, but spend like a lot on other countries. This is my own belief, my own subject, and my own opinion. If you have another opinion about Dutch people, be my guest. Don't comment because I don't care. All right. So the next one, I do want to do some lead code. I want to do 125 questions. But along with that, I also need to learn to how to read PR questions. So it's very important for me to know how to read programming questions, um, because it's different than in Dutch. It's the setting is different and those kinds of stuff. And I found a guy that is really good at that. So I'm gonna see how he does that, and then I'm gonna apply it into my knowledge. So when it comes to lead code, I'm not gonna be like, oh, all data structures and algorithms, advanced, blah 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 blah. No, I just want to be problem solving skills. That is what I'm here for. And sometimes I will get stuck somewhere, so that is why I'm doing it. I'm not doing it anything serious for like a high end tech job or anything like that. It's important for me to get down the patterns. So yeah, I can survive in the digital world of programming. Also, market sales and branding. I have not defined it yet, but it's very important to market and sell because if I cannot do that, then I won't be making 600 a day within 7 years. I have not defined how it will go, but we'll see when we get there. All right, so fluency in Framer. I have already a Webflow website, and that Webflow website, I won't link it, but basically I made one from scratch because I already know HTML, CSS, JavaScript, blah 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 blah. But it's yeah, I don't like it as much, so we're gonna try Framer. But I think I will kind of decided Framer because it's really close to Figma, and Framer also has a lot of integrations, and I don't want to pay for the pro plan for Webflow. I think it's way too expensive. The next one is fluency in Figma. I'm going to do that with super high and ship faster. I'm going to buy the courses, I'm going to practice a lot, and I just want to be fluent in Figma because that is something I also can market to customers. Um, yeah, so that's that. I also want to sell my first website for 250 bucks. I think that's a great goal to have. And if I already achieved the goal early on, we are just gonna set the goal higher or make different kinds of goals. All right, so another announcement. I actually want to start a series, and that series is gonna be um, making drop shipping until I paid off my student debt. If you don't know, I got some student debt when I was studying. Now I'm done studying, so yeah, we need to pay that. It's not a lot. It's like 20K plus, maybe 22K or something, and I'm already paying on a monthly basis. But I want to do drop shipping on the side. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna take it too seriously, but maybe I get lucky, right? Maybe I can find my way to pay off my student debt. So this is not like only a 2025 goal, but it's also like a goal for I don't know how long. All right, so because of that, I also need to learn CapCut and editing skills. It's very important for me to make advertisements and those kinds of stuff. Maybe because of fast replication, maybe I'm making something unique. I need to learn something, and I decided CapCut is a good skill to have in this day and age. So the next one, there's a lot of controversy going on with Adobe. I actually want to completely remove Adobe from my ecosystems. I am not paying for Adobe at all, like because one of my one of my parents actually has a job, and that job makes it very cheap to use Adobe Enterprise. So that is why I have Adobe, but that is ending in December. So yeah, I want to make sure that I learning these other ones. Okay, so an optional one is make a game for the Play Store, and yeah, um, just server with apps. I just want to make a that brain that game. It's just an optional goal if there's time. If there's no time, I will probably start with it. So yeah, we are coming to the end of the part one. If you like this video so far, there will be a part two. Make sure to see it on the link below. If you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and I will see you on to the next part.